Probono.org is commemorating World AIDS Day, and in times of the COVID-19 global pandemic, South Africa risks forgetting that HIV/AIDS remains a threat to health and socio-economic well-being. This video is to raise awareness on HIV/AIDS and the law. Concerns are rife that limited public and private resources are being directed from addressing HIV/AIDS to COVID-19, both in healthcare and social services. The South African National AIDS Council has noted that the COVID-19 pandemic has had a negative impact on the HIV response due to disruptions in the provision of testing and treatment services. There are reports of people who have avoided accessing ARV treatment or being tested because of fear of contracting COVID-19 while waiting in the long queues at clinics. As a result, we need to call for an integrated response to COVID-19, HIV, and TB. As a nation, we cannot afford to lose the monumental gains that public and private actors have made in stemming the tide of HIV/AIDS. This is Probono.org's first video in a series of videos to better equip pro bono legal practitioners to advise and adequately assist persons living with HIV/AIDS in realizing their human rights. We know how busy pro bono legal practitioners are, and we wish to provide easily accessible support to you. Please visit our website under the HIV/AIDS tab to find case law, precedent, and other useful resources. Probono.org wishes to galvanize legal practitioners to carry the mantle and enforce a human rights-based approach to HIV/AIDS. So what are the human rights regarding HIV/AIDS? The South African Constitution guarantees both positive and negative obligations on the state and private actors to respect, protect, and promote human rights. In respect of HIV/AIDS, the Constitution guarantees that every person has the right to equality. Although HIV/AIDS is not specifically listed as a ground of unfair discrimination, persons are protected against discrimination by our courts. The Constitutional Court case of Hoffman versus South African Airways is a great case that showcases this. Discrimination rears its head in everyday life, such as in the denial of employment opportunities, the denial of access to healthcare services, and other social services such as education. The Constitution guarantees the right of access to healthcare services and social security, and these important rights can help to improve the living conditions for persons living with HIV/AIDS. Other rights in respect of HIV/AIDS include the right to human dignity, freedom, and security of the person and privacy. You may ask yourself, what role can legal practitioners play in promoting the rights of persons living with HIV/AIDS? Some legal practitioners may feel that they do not have the expertise to assist persons living with HIV/AIDS, and that this is a job better left to non-governmental organizations and civil society. However, discrimination and lack of access to healthcare remain so rampant in South Africa that every legal practitioner has a duty to uphold the rule of law and adequately advise and assist victims. Here are some tips that you can implement in your interaction with clients. Due to discrimination and stigma, people remain reluctant to talk about their status. From Probono.org's research, it was noted that very few cases are being taken up which deal with HIV/AIDS. Legal practitioners need to tune into the nuances of their clients when they are discussing their cases. For example, if a client has been unlawfully evicted, is there any indication that the client was evicted due to their HIV/AIDS status? If a client was unfairly dismissed, does any of the employer's reasons allude to discrimination based on HIV/AIDS? However, when consulting with the client, necessary caution needs to be exercised to obtain this information in a way which respects the privacy and dignity of the client. Secondly, are legal practitioners exploring all remedies available to clients? Legal practitioners are often quick to run to court without exploring cheaper and quicker remedies to clients. For example, is this a matter that needs to be investigated by the South African Human Rights Commission or the Public Protector? Is mediation of the dispute between the parties at all possible? Lastly, legal practitioners need to create a safe and supportive environment for clients. Persons living with HIV/AIDS have experienced significant trauma and possibly even intersectional discrimination and stigma in their lives. At times, legal practitioners can seem cold and unapproachable. Legal practitioners need to be cognizant of this and bear in mind the emotional side to their client's case. They should provide regular updates to their clients, return their calls when they are not available, and remember that going through a court case could cause clients to relive their trauma. In summary, despite the gains made, persons living with HIV/AIDS still face discrimination and stigma remains rampant. Legal practitioners are well placed in society to enforce human rights and protect persons living with HIV/AIDS. Probono.org will be posting more videos in future as well as hosting live webinars. Please remember to click like and follow us for more videos and webinars to keep you informed. Visit probono.org's website for useful resources to help you with your work. Feel free to comment on how to wish to get involved with probono.org's work or how we can better help you.